Welcome to the 2017 Replay RX Dr. Mario Championship. I'm here joined by the current world champion as of 2019, Miss Heather Ito. Is it Miss? I don't know. Ms. Heather
Mistress. Mistress Ito is how she wants to be addressed.
I would like to be known as Just Heather. Thank you.
Just Heather. That's right.
Got it.
Chep. And that other disembodied voice is the 7-time Tetris world champion, Mr. Jonas Neubauer. Thanks you guys for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
This was our first tournament that we had 3 years ago. I'm terrible with OBS, so the sound came out really poorly. But I didn't want to throw this video away, so I thought we'd do a recap / director's commentary / keep this
insider look.
Yeah, and behind the scenes and in front of the scenes and. So our first matchup is between Emily and the Storm. Now I believe the Storm played.
Sounds like a book.
Yeah, it was this year.
I'm just running.
So we're here with Emily, the #1 freaking seed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, look at this timid game she's got going here, pretending she's not good at this. So, did you just hear about this when you came up to the desk when you came in?
No, my husband wanted to come to the whole con, and then he was like, by the way, a game you're actually good at is having a contest, because he's good at 99% of the games, and I'm good only at Dr. Mario.
But you're in the championship, and he's done, right?
But he didn't even compete. This is not his game. This is my game.
Sorry, I got something in my throat.
Yeah.
So you expect to win, right?
That would be awesome. I'm always mouthing off about how no one can beat.
That's like I'm shy game. That's this. I'm a little. Don't be afraid of me. I'm just a little mouse. Nobody can beat me. I'm just going to beat everybody that gets in front of me.
I've never competed at anything.
Never?
Like this, so I'm really.
Are you nervous?
Quite scared. Oh yeah, I'm shaking in my boots up there.
Yeah. Well, we're standing up, so we'll be in your boots.
Yeah, in my flops.
Yeah. So so what's your history? Like this was your game growing up?
Yeah, this was the game. Well, maybe there is a story. My mom. So. We were kids, and my mom didn't want us playing any games where you were killing things, and she was like, "Oh, well, it's okay to kill germs."
Viruses aren't. Oh, yeah, I was going to say viruses aren't things.
So she let us play Dr. Mario long before she let us play anything else, and so I think we just played it for years and years. And
here you are.
Here we are.
That's awesome.
Thanks,
I mean, I'm glad that there were a lot of females that were really good at this tournament, and #1 seed, of course, and awesome. Keep it up.
Cool. We'll see what
Thanks
happens.
for coming. Go check out your hotel.
All right, we are here with the Final 8 at Replay RX. This is the Storm. You barely made it in because you were playing at Pittsburgh. How'd you do at the Pittsburgh?
I played great, and sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way, and sometimes it does.
Did you get your money back at least?
I will get it back, hopefully through this, but also I played in the video game tournament, and I made it to the second round of that.
You're an ace, dude. You're like a Swiss Army knife of gaming here. Well, you're in the Final 8 of Dr. Mario. Have you played that? I played that a lot?
I was actually kind of proud. Like last year, I made it to the Final 4 of the video game, and the Pittsburgh, I was top 10. So I pinned the arcade championship. No, this is great. I'm so happy to be playing Dr. Mario. This is so much fun. And when I think of this game, I think of college. This is when I was playing this on the 16 on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
The combo of Dr. Mario and Tetris, and I hadn't played in a while, but I play puzzle games all the time.
Sweet, because next year we might be having a Tetris tournament as well as Dr. Mario, so maybe you can get the quadfecta. Is that the term for like Pittsburgh and whatever? Who's your opponent next round?
I didn't see. Look. Okay. Just taking it one step at a time, one pill at a time.
You're going to get lots of exercise going back from that side all the way back to that side. So good luck, man.
Thanks a lot.
All right, so here we go. Our #1 seed
versus our #8 seed.
The Storm. We've been ramping up the levels, one level per round of playoffs, and now we're in the 3rd round of the playoffs. So we are at level 13 now.
And you're maintaining the same system till today? Like this is the same as 2019?
In 2019, we're just doing 14.
Got it. Okay.
But the high speed, I like that.
The high speed, yes. And both of these players were walk-ups. They just, Dr. Mario, I like this game. Let me sign up and play. And Emily shocked everybody by getting the #1 seed like late in the day. But
so you see Emily getting the first combo, sending some garbage over. It's something that's such a departure if you've only been playing by yourself at home, is suddenly doing the versus garbage system and planning for those kinds of attacks.
Plus, the 2-player lack of the delay has Dr. Mario throws the pill.
Yeah, the quick throw absolutely can throw you off if you're not used to it.
Emily does some adjustments and some opportunistic stacking as well. There was a double red combo that just kind of came out of nowhere. And you can see that she is combo oriented. There we go. This is our first stun lock of the match. And so the Storm is up on viruses, but he's getting some damage thrown his way.
Well, there goes the Storm. The Storm is a brewing. There's a storm on the horizon.
The storm is in clear mode.
It's ripe. We have to.
Oh my gosh! Look at this
Emily's
double tower. Look at that tower.
Oh, wait, I may have had my sides confused.
Brutal.
Actually. So yeah, Emily's left side completely blocked off. The Storm.
The Storm is running free.
Is controlling the situation right now.
It's just moved to F5. F5 category territory here. We just watched Twister, so I'm like all about.
That's the finger of God.
Yeah.
Oh. There's just such clean play coming from the Storm right now.
Yeah.
You can see.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you could see even at this high speed some press downs to make it happen even faster.
You can see if you're going for a battle tactic, you really need to commit to it, and you can see a little bit of faffing on Emily's side.
And just like in the what we currently do, the qualifiers are at medium speed, and then the playoffs are at high speed, and that can throw off some players too.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
It's a very big shift in the speed, the drop speed. You don't have as much time to think about what you're doing or to adjust to whatever the next vitamin combo
That's right.
is.
Get it right. We're health conscious around here.
Man, Emily's left side's still just so blocked off.
My expectation is that Emily will, this is kind of a warm-up for her.
Getting used to the speed.
She's going to get used to the speed, get used to having to rain down combos, and she'll be...
This is your official Jonas prediction?
She's going to be a little more decisive in the coming matches, but she's still not out of it.
And she got a bye in the first round, and I forget who she beat in the second round, but it was one of the lower seeds. So this is her first real competition of the day.
Right.
Got it.
As the top seed, you are supposed to be matched up against the lower seeds on the way up here. Was this the same seeding system that you've been using all these years, or have you adjusted it?
Yeah, the seeding system is the same with the convoluted point system, but the what was different this first year was that you had to pay to enter every bracket or every pool. So a lot of players didn't re-enter once they won.
Right. Once they qualified.
So Emily played against a pretty weak pool, swept everybody, kicked their asses, and got the #1 seed as a result. And Packy and the other strong players didn't retry to get a better seed. They were just like, I'm in, I'm good.
Right.
Got it.
So
she's trying to clear out that left side. The drop speed is starting to be a factor.
Emily started looking over at Storm's board, and the Storm has been locked in on his own thing. So there's a distraction factor here.
Oh boy.
The Storm has one virus left, but it's buried.
A little buried.
Yeah.
It's not impossibly buried, but it's a tiny.
Yes. Oh, we found it.
Nice combo to
That's a
unclear
great
it.
combo by the Storm. And now it is over.
That's game one.
Still only 6-0 though, so she's
pretty
strong.
Close game.
Yeah.
Considering the calibration to the higher drop speed and the versus just intensity at this point, because this is top 8.
Mm-hmm.
God, when you lose, that Dr. Mario pumping his fist is just your least favorite thing to see.
Yeah.
I forget the gentleman's name in the back. He was our ref that was assigned to us in replay. He was really into it. I mean, he was there to play free pinball. He would volunteer and get his free ticket to the event. And then he got so into helping us, he showed up on his own on Sunday to help ref the finals.
What a
guy.
Yeah,
I
kind of wish he'd come back, but that was pretty cool that he did that.
So Emily takes the combo.
Emily's got a little combo.
So that was a combo that was kind of assisted by the garbage. But, I mean, that's what you have to take advantage of in these versus situations. Okay, so she's getting a little bit more of the early damage. Unfortunately, triggers a combo on the Storm's board.
Okay.
Yikes.
So you're seeing some favorable RNG on the Storm side, the Storm front here.
I mean, if you have combos set up, it's a better chance that they'll be triggered by garbage.
So you can make your own luck a little bit?
A little. You can tip it in your favor.
But if you have a vertical stack of 3, even if it's covered by something, that's the combo potential is there once you uncover it.
Exactly.
The trip's coming down. Emily had the early advantage. I want to say Storm probably has the better board here.
Horizontal clear from Emily.
Okay.
I like that. There's a lot of board that's unlocked, a lot of potential that's unlocked when you can work vertically and horizontally, and it's so hard to see the game both ways.
I think we've seen a mid-match calibration from both players more towards clearing rather than combos, because I'm seeing Emily doing way less combo and more, actually combos there.
As a combo.
But I think there's less damage being thrown here.
I'm seeing more pressing down from both players, I would say, at this point.
Yeah.
They're understanding that speed is a factor. Whether or not it's the right move, if you do it quickly, you're going to save some time.
And this being the first tournament, this could really set the tone for the other matches that we see, because there's not a lot of data to work with here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We saw that in the Game Boy.
The body language from both players is very focused. A little stressful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Storm was there to play pinball that weekend. Plus, they had an arcade championship gauntlet that weekend, and he finished in the, I don't know if it was the top 8, but he was in the money in that event as well. So he was cleaning up that whole weekend.
You would say he's a jack of all games.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I saw Emily kind of manufacture her own combo on a couple different scenarios. So she's still in combo mode, and she definitely knows.
She's got left side's her weakness virus right now. Lead.
Yeah.
But her board is not looking great.
She does not have the advantage on the board for sure.
All right, that.
Oh, there we go.
There was a sweet relief.
But she could have waited for that yellow-red for a combo. So there's still, you could see how the game has changed and the meta has changed over the years.
Oh, those frantic flips, but she got it the right way just in time.
Yep.
I mean, you say wait for the yellow-red, but if you've played this game, you know it might not come.
That's
true. It's notorious for not giving you what you need. It has nothing to do with your board state.
The NES RNG is awful, which is what makes it so much fun. We were asked on the Discord, like, why do we like this version?
Because it's torture.
It's the same with NES Tetris. It just has that.
Nice.
Oh, look at
flip
that!
From
yeah,
Emily.
That was a nice little double here.
She's looking good right here.
She's looking free and clear.
She's running super free.
One more yellow, and she's got it. And suddenly she wins by 8 viruses. The Storm took the first game by 6, so she has flipped it +2.
Little relief on Emily's face there.
Oh, jogging in place.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get
that
that
heart
flowing.
going.
All that timidness in the interview, gone.
Yeah.
I want to say this is one of the great things about this tournament being held without chairs. There's no chance that your leg's gonna fall asleep. You are active, you're moving, you want to jog it out, you can.
I'm glad you brought that up rather than me bringing it up. And I'm glad that you changed your tune on it, because obviously all the comments in YouTube are going to be, where's their chairs?
No, I feel like I was on board with no chairs. It helped me work out my nervous energy. If I was sitting, it would have been a leg jiggle.
This first year, nobody said a word about it. It was never even an issue. So, like, when people started complaining in the second year, I was kind of taken aback.
Understandably.
I didn't think it was that huge of a... Because, across the hall, they're playing pinball standing up.
And, of course, if someone actually needed a chair for any reason, they're available. This is just the recommended way of playing to emulate...
Provide them, but if if you have your own chair because you're handicapped or any other, if there's a medical, we're not gonna play lawyer games. It's just to me, I like it. That's.
Oh, Emily is feeling it, by the way. So we're
talking
look at the Storm
chair
board
situation, and
yeah.
The Storm has like a literal chair on his left side there, a throne of pills.
So yeah, that
Storm kind of looks like he's sitting down. His posture is very
hunched over.
Yeah,
hunched over like a pinball table. Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, you can see the pinball roots showing.
You can see the focus. Oh, if he.
Indecision there.
It's very difficult to see a move that you can see coming together and then a last, but this is couch quarterbacking here.
This is about level 7, level 8 speeds on NES Tetris, and imagine playing like height 6 or 7 in B-type. That's what you're dealing with.
Just starting out with that. Plus, there's just random garbage being thrown at your screen.
Right.
Look how clean Emily's board is right now.
Yeah, very efficient.
She's working the verticals. She's working the horizontals. She has got the whole game working for her right now.
And if she's watching it, beauty. If she's catching up on this video, I hope she comes back next year. We did see her, but she didn't play last year. She was kind of in and out of the convention, but I'd like to have her back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and if you're watching this and you want to be a part of this, you're like, I can do that. There's Discords for Dr. Mario. There is specifically a Discord, I want to say.
Yes, DrMC Discord. There's also a Dr. Mario Monthly, which is a speedrun of tournament. But we're trying to grow the community, and
it's delightful.
It is a very fun community to be a part of.
We all love and hate the game together.
30-5. She is just turned it on.
As a person who's lost to Heather 30-0, this is hard to watch for me.
Oh, the misflip. He's panicking right now. But you turn it into a combo. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
So I feel like
nice tee from the Storm right there.
I feel like Emily is back on these combos. So it's a constant kind of shifting strategy here.
I mean, ideally you combo while clearing. It doesn't always work out that way.
Right.
So it is super interesting to look at the shifting play fields based on what you can work with.
I was kind of shocked when DM Hero admitted that he doesn't really change up his strategy mid-game.
Huh.
That was kind of hard to believe, but he is a.
Hey, whatever works.
Exactly. He's probably the favorite in the next tournament.
I'll say. So Emily's just trying to clear out those double reds over there. There we go. We got a blow.
It finally took the lid off that combo.
She did enough damage to the Storm. She had her Storm prevention hardware in place.
Yeah, she had her Storm cellar.
Doppel radar, canned peaches.
Canned food, canned peaches. Storm is moving around some logistical stuff.
Another interesting tidbit, when we first started the playoffs, because if you see behind them, the player 1's on the left, player 2's on the right, but the players were actually reversed and had their own screen, but it was still screening them up because the players where they were standing was reversed. So we actually took posted pads and put it over the other play field.
Oh, a little misdrop from Emily there.
That was some bad.
These early mistakes compound huge.
Oh gosh.
She's got a checker floor going to the right there. And
quick flip to the left.
Yeah, Storm has the advantage early here. Let's see if he can capitalize on it.
So wait, they're wearing Post-its?
So the top out, we're 2-2.
Oh!
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh, straight to El Bueno.
Yeah, straight to the decider El Bueno.
The decider game. She's laughing. The Storm is not laughing.
No. So look at the Storm. Just
that Storm focus.
Dialed in.
Look, did you see the way Emily started that? She just drop to get that combo right away.
She saw it and she attacked it.
Ooh. But the players.
She's going a little horizontal there.
So my uninteresting posted story. The players were standing left and right on the audience perspective, so that they were backwards on the screen perspective. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it was mirror. It was, I can't explain. It's 2 a.m. my time.
I've been drinking, so I'm not following too well.
But it was a little bit backwards and a little bit confusing.
Right.
Oh,
so
we have the makings of our closest match yet, by the way.
Oh my God.
This is 40-42. Advantage goes to Emily on the board, but she just
drop right there. Just pushed down that yellow blue in exactly the wrong spot. That's tough.
I mean, it's a best of 5, so nerves are going to be a factor a little bit here.
Yikes.
These are not seasoned veterans of competitive Dr. Mario. This
was the first year. They were all the guinea pig pioneers.
There is a special charm, I think, in the confusion as to who is on which side of Dr. Mario and who you're rooting for, and which game you're watching. That just adds to the excitement.
Yes.
I famously didn't know what screen Heather was, so there was a little bit of confusion there. So
that was my fault. I didn't, tell you.
No,
it was
not.
It was great.
It was delightful and hilarious.
Which I need to get those matches up on YouTube also.
All right. So
look at these combos. Yeah.
Emily's knocking him down.
The Storm is getting buried.
In trouble.
He's buried, but but that misflip, that indecision misflip.
Yeah.
The worst feeling.
Notice how neither player has a nervous thing to go to their face when they're getting damaged.
I have a nervous thing to go to my face.
Packy has it.
I have it. I go to my hair.
These guys just,
stone cold.
They're not sending the kind of damage that...
It's so hard to know what to do with your hands when you're just waiting for this eternal garbage drop.
And, of course, when you're getting garbage, the stress level is increased.
Those two blue guys on the left for the Storm's board are just eating me away. Like, get those two. It's going to get too fast. There's your double blue. Take the chance.
Than you can't. Yeah. You can't get them later. It's going to be too fast.
Emily's going to send some garbage that puts something on that, and that becomes...
There he does. He got it.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, that's
12. Clean.
That's also the charm of watching a Dr. Mario tournament is you just go, put it to the left. Like you live and die by these, but it just shows how it can suck you in.
It's so tricky when you're playing because there can be such a laser focus on what you think the problem is, and it's not what someone else thinks that the problem is. And so it's a really hilarious game to try to backseat watch. Because you'll be so fixated on a problem, meanwhile they're solving a different problem.
Tetris is one-dimensional and Dr. Mario is two-dimensional, so you just don't see everything at one time.
I will say that without a solid horizontal game, those yellow, red, yellow towers that the Storm has are super brutal to deal with.
I mean, they're brutal regardless. Oh my God.
It gets really, really bad.
You see the drop
that's danger.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, misflipped that blue.
That's
yellow.
a death shelf.
Nothing's going to the left of that now.
Yeah, it is.
If you accidentally tap once to the left, your game is over.
Yeah.
You have to wait. And that nervous, there it was.
Oh!
Ticked it over too early and it topped out. And Emily advances, our number 1 seed.
Meet again. This is Packy. We're playing in the next round. We were both in NWC a couple years ago. I was pretty. He's ruined everything. It's good.
So how did you know Packy before this, Bidwell?
Wait, it's happening.
2 years, because this is me versus Packy. We met at 2015 Nintendo World Championships.
Got it.
I got him into the Tetris scene, and him and Vince have a rivalry because Vince nearly qualified for the Nintendo World Championship. So it's a interesting hate triangle. I don't know what you want to call it, but
oh my God, so aggressive. So Packy is on the left and Bidwell's on the right.
Why is Packy wearing a balloon on his head?
That's supposed to be one of those doctor mirrors.
Wow.
What are those called? He was really into the character that weekend.
Yeah, he was.
This is how he does cosplay.
I think you're the one that needs a doctor because this is an absolute storm of doom. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That nod from him.
Yeah.
I've experienced that nod and it does not feel good.
Dude.
I just won nod.
Did you know that you were headed towards a buzzsaw here? Like that was.
I was nervous, but stay tuned. It's not over yet.
Okay. Game 2. Let's get it going. Oh, nice. You got the double.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it triggered a combo back at you.
Of course it did, because when you play against a good player, that's what always happens.
But undaunted, Bidwell still throwing some damage. Oh, that blue damage just really.
And since I wasn't really like there to like win, I just did my one round and got in as a 12 seed. My second round match was against Robert Clem, who's like he's in the GDQ community. I don't know his speedrunner specialties, but I had a pretty intense 5-round match with him in the previous round. So
that was a nice triple you just put down, though.
Yep.
You might know that's my specialty with the ridiculous builds. They're not efficient, but they're fun to watch.
They're amazing to watch and mind-boggling to watch, if I may be so bold.
Thank you.
Oh my
But you can
God.
see Packy pressing down. You can see him slamming
just going
pills
for
to the ground. It's one of those things where, as a competitor, you watch that and you go, "I have to add this element to my game in real time."
Yeah, and that gets amplified more and more as you get down to the bottom because the press down time is more crucial. Oh, there's misdrop there.
It should.
What am I doing here?
Oh, that triple hurt though.
Okay, but
you turned it
adapted
right
in
back
real time.
into a double.
Oh, and sent a little. See, Packy going to the nose. He started that early. That's a signature Packy move.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, I don't get to watch the players' faces when I'm playing against them, so I didn't notice that until just this past year.
He has a few moves, and they are all devastating.
Yeah.
One is you like send him garbage, and he checks his watch.
Yeah.
Like, you're wasting my time on my way to beating you, and it is devastating. You're just like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Wasting his time.
Yeah, you're looking for your mom to come pick you up.
Yeah.
He's getting some bad RNG. Nope, that's you, Bidwell. Sorry. I was like, oh, it's really kind of not working out for him. Well, that's Bidwell.
No, that's you. Yeah, he's got a bit of a lead right now.
Yeah.
Still pressing down.
You have some combos kind of queued up here that if you get the right pieces, you could really get a stun lock. This has stun lock potential, in my opinion.
Yeah, my left side's hosed though, so it's.
Heather does this thing every now and then where I have this kind of lead, and then I can just put down the controller for about 2 minutes because she has so much stuff set up. High drama. I can see you trying to address that left side. It's just so brutal.
It's so hard when it's that high and the drop speed is increased.
And look at those two reds. They're very staggered. There's no real effective way to. Oh, it's so bodied. Oh my gosh. You could not have scripted worse damage there.
I mean,
I didn't top out, damn it.
Wow.
That's about the only.
You're fighting, man.
So I substituted and played Packy, I want to say in 2018.
At the CTWC,
At the
like
CTWC
side
side event.
That was the first year they did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was brutal, man. That didn't make me feel good about myself.
Oh, look at those quick moves though from Bidwell to get that.
So the speed has increased, Bidwell. What are we looking at here? Like, how fast are these drops coming?
It starts at about not quite level 7 Tetris speed. I don't know the frames. I don't have them in front of me.
Nice.
DM Heroes actually put together a ROM hack or an addition or an enhancement, you will, that shows the actual speed level, and then you can look up a chart and see what that is in drop time. But that might be something we incorporate in future years.
Interesting.
All right, so I'm down 2-0. Oh, he's doing Dr. Mario.
Oh,
doing a sarcastic reply.
He did not.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. See, I told you I hated it before I knew that this happened, so it's not like I'm anti-pack. I'm just anti that move.
Yeah.
Rally cap time for me. Get the hat inside out. We're down 4 runs in the 9th inning.
I love the pageantry.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to start doing things like that.
Your hat still looks better than whatever he's got going.
I believe it was the Toledo Mud Hens hat that I was wearing this weekend.
Mud Hens?
Yes.
How very Ohio of you.
Very.
Pack is kind of a mess right now.
Pack had a little bit of a misdrop
there.
An
early miss. Oh, damage right on top. He's got that danger shelf you were talking about.
No. You can see it. There's anxiety.
He's not.
And that damage.
He's not checking his watch right now. He's busy.
Bidwell, you're fine.
Oh, God.
You're fine. Real clear here. This is...
I think I threw him off a bit.
Yeah.
Suck it, Packy.
Oh!
Rally cap.
You're acknowledging the power of the rally cap. Oh my goodness.
This is... Oh, you even got it into his camera angle for a little bit.
Yeah. This is my town now, sir.
I see that you didn't respond with the fist pump.
No.
Taking the high train
and just
track.
like that, game 4.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Very similar play. I'm not sure. I feel like you got the better of that exchange there, Bidwell.
Yeah, that right side, the damage on the blue, if you can manufacture side damage early, it can really work out.
Just really knock out a side. Nice horizontal there.
Because that's going to be a... but he's got some combos coming.
That one, this is all working out for Bidwell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Pack is working on that right
I'm sorry.
side.
It's the whole reason you wanted us to help with this, so that you could flex.
So I guess.
My God.
I get you guys to compliment me. Yeah, it's
zero shame.
We'll do that anyway.
Yeah, let's come on, dude.
We're big fans of yours.
He set up a combo here.
Oh my God. The self combo is so brutal when you watch it back.
I know. Heather does this thing where she'll tell me when I set off one of those, and it's just, it hurts.
You comboed yourself. It's like, stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Exactly.
As a kid with 2 older brothers, it just really...
Yourself.
Look at Packy's board. It's a mess.
Packy's an absolute mess.
It's not beyond saving, but it is so hard to save at this point.
It's a board not even a mother could love.
All right, I'm jumping up and down. I'm in a holy shit mode right here. Not to cuss too much.
Oh, yeah.
Because I probably looked over like I shouldn't have.
Oh. So he got one of them knocked down. But you have...
But this is what I was talking about earlier. Packy has combo potential. He just hit you with a T, trips coming down.
Yeah, he's got 3.
He's got more. He's got another back-to-back trips. He's going undertale with you. Oh, a little bit of a mistrap there.
Oh, he's so busy pressing
you can see him. There's the last thing you want is a Bidwell up inside your head.
No.
And
or outside your head, or outside your house, or on stream with you.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you
10 virus lead.
The body language from Packy is very frustrated right now. There's a disbelief element in your body language, Bidwell.
Yeah, like.
No, I would call that excitement.
The right side is so brutal right now for Pack. He's checking his watch.
I feel like he just bit his hand in frustration.
That was a watch check, but.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like a hand bite.
He's only 9 viruses behind.
But look at the board states.
So, Heather, how would you attack this board?
I would be so
There's no time!
You can't answer that.
You got that. Got that move from the whose line? Not who. What's your? See, I try to be clever.
There's no time for these jokes.
There's no time to be clever. It is chaos.
Yeah, it's off the rails.
He's only down 3 viruses, despite that avalanche just waiting to fall down on the right side.
Yeah, this is a problem.
It's like it's not impossible, but it's not great because you have to keep coming up from underneath.
But there's 1 virus down, and I've got a mess. I've got a pizza face board right now.
Yeah, there's
nothing. That was a Heather cross right there, and I missed it.
I didn't want to say it.
No, that wasn't part of my game. I hadn't watched you yet.
No, that's not how that works. I learned it from other people.
Wonder if I'm watching you, Heather.
No. It's just
Bidwell, what are these moves? What?
Oh! See the Bidwell combos.
I was talking
God.
trash.
They're OP. This is what he does so
13-13.
well.
That was an NWC combo right there.
That was so great. You didn't even understand what you were looking
No,
at,
I
Jonas.
didn't see it. I was freely talking trash. I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's so good at those.
But then you do moves like
it
that, so
got
I feel very
triggered for
validated.
you. Boom, boom, boom.
12-12.
Oh my gosh. So speed is going to be a factor here.
Speed is a factor. My right side has just got hosed right there.
Oh, yeah.
You have
But
his red stacked up. But his whole thing's been a mess for a while.
So he's got to do
I am with
sideways
you.
game. But I'm getting constricted. So this is as neck and neck as it gets.
Seriously.
This is frantic.
It's so hard to look at.
We're probably level 9, level 10 speed here.
So he just took. Oh no, you took the virus lead back. Oh, and with a nice little under
Fortunate garbage there for me.
Well, half fortunate.
Oh my gosh, the body language is
I
very
keep
tense.
switching back and forth, board to board, board to board.
Bidwell, that middle column is freaking so snow coned. It's so bad. Lot of flavors on that.
Yeah.
It's just so stacked.
Now right here I should do horizontal, but I didn't have that in my game.
But you
Not
got
as much.
horizontal.
Yeah, you got a little bit, but then it dropped down on you. You have
that doom shelf.
no.
I got doom shelf.
The shelf. I see
I
you take a
don't
step back.
I don't understand. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
This could be it.
So I got to weave around every single one.
Yeah, you have to push it
Oh,
to
and
the
you
right and then pull it back over to work with it.
Every time.
Oh no!
No.
I'm still in the lead though, and he still isn't working with much. And I got to
Most of your board is problems right now.
Look.
Oh
at
my
that
gosh.
nice combo though. His right side is still so locked up. Granted, your whole bottom side is locked up.
This is reminiscent of the Game 5 between Packy and Michael G from last year with just the...
I don't know who takes this, and I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Well, there's no way you resolve this.
Oh my god. Unless there's a way.
Your board is like my 20s. So much wasted space. I can't understand.
Pack's trying to clear it down, and he's got some clears working for him, but there's just so much to deal with.
There's a lot to dig, but look at this. It's
God.
mostly pills.
Oh no. I'm sorry, vitamins.
Oh, I should have taken out that. Oh, I'm kicking myself for the crap I missed.
You never
This is
look
3
back.
years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Wild.
Oh my god.
Love Packy.
You should have also popped his hat.
This is Phil from Kansas City, who was, I guess you were doing Pittsburgh also?
Correct.
How'd you do?
Not well.
Not well?
No, not
So we're keeping him from getting out of town and driving all the way back to the Midwest.
It's only 12 hours.
Only 12 hours. God, I feel bad. So I'll at least get you a lunch break out of this. So what's Dr. Mario and pinball doesn't really seem like the same sort of thing, but I was watching you play before you decided to join, and you kind of like let the game come to you. You weren't really a big presser, and you were just blowing through level 20 and 21, 22 on high with like not an issue, and that's amazing. Like what's your history with this game? Just
played it growing up.
Just played it growing up?
Yeah.
Was it a
Always
favorite
one
or
of my
just
favorites.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Were you big at other puzzle games or?
Yeah, Tetris and a couple others, but Dr. Mario was always go-to game.
It's a
That's the
mindset
time
to do these sorts of things, and
Oh,
you
absolutely.
just have the wiring, I guess, to just like a Zen state, because you're not even intense. You just win, level 24 high. I'll see you guys later. You're so calm out there.
But like I was telling you, I don't have a lot of experience in versus.
Right.
I just always played by myself. Couldn't get people to play me really. So
Yeah. Pro tip: if you want a chance to beat this guy, try to rain garbage on his field and try to throw him off. But
I think that's a good tip for everybody at this point.
yeah. But have you changed your game at all with this? It's like because you're used to
No.
playing 20. Just play and just win.
Keep it clean and get to the bottom.
Then maybe you'll have a hiccup along the way, but I think he's probably going to win the whole thing. Hope it make it worth your while, but thanks for staying around longer than you expected.
Oh,
to.
absolutely.
Did you just hear about this just at the desk, or did you hear about it before we got here?
Just wandering around and saw it on the wall from about halfway across the center, and I need to go check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Britt. She's from Pittsburgh. Her boyfriend made her enter, and she got in the first round, the very first round, and like there were 3 of us, and we were all very good. Alex got knocked out, but barely today. But all 3 of us were in the pool, and she kind of got the short end of the stick. So I'm like, you're too good. So I bought her a second ticket because I thought that was bullshit. So, and here she is in the final 8 because she killed her next pool, and she's killed both levels so far in the competition, and she's the other female in the final 8, which that's why I like this as opposed to Call of Duty or some crap. But are you excited about this? You think you're going to win this whole thing?
I don't know if I'll win it all, but I think I'm happy that I made it this far.
Great. I mean, and the bonus is you don't have to sit in your damn booth all day.
I know, yeah.
Because you make your boyfriend do all that work. He's making money selling that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. You're going to make more money than he will. You win this pool. Well, maybe not more, but.
Yeah.
So what's your history with the game?
We actually grew up playing it. My mom's better than I am. Well, when I was a kid, my mom was better than I am. Like, I don't know at that point, but it was something that she would help like play with us.
Mm-hmm.
But my like real systems are like Sega. Each of us kids in the house had a system.
Oh, don't touch my stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we would play each other.
And you'd kill your sister and Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
Right.
And all the Mario Brothers. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Games. So that's what I've been doing now.
So
going through the
So you're like collecting the tape, because I guess it's your boyfriend has like a vendor booth selling stuff. You're big into that scene, I take it.
Yeah.
Don't you like doesn't he run the Pittsburgh Retro gaming thing? Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe than this, but this is like competition. That's like buying, selling, collecting
hanging
stuff.
Out
Yeah.
and just talking games all day.
Yeah, so we're doing nothing but shit talking and killing viruses all day, so it's a little bit different. But I thank you for playing again and putting up with getting screwed over the first round, and now you're in the final 8. Thanks for coming up here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
awesome.
Nice touch.
All right, here we go. We have Phil versus Britt.
I'm rooting for Britt. I know almost nothing about either player, and I'm rooting for her because I like her shirt.
Phil was.
Oh, Phil waiting to see. Phil has those clearing strats.
Phil was a level 24 high. Like he could just clear it with no problem. Like he's not a speed player. So in versus
fall through combos,
dropping some T's. Yeah, I'm seeing some elevated plays.
Boy.
Very good. He's just not. He doesn't press down fast enough because he's a solo player. He's got the pinball strats letting the game come to him. So he's kind of like a Jonas Neubauer type Tetris player, where he's not pushing down aggressive. He's more zen, thinking up. But look at that cross drop. I mean, he's got some good stuff.
Jeez. He's got some moves.
Yeah.
And if he worked on his speed a bit, he could win a championship. But Dr. Mario is a side game for him.
Our girl Britt's no slouch though. She's seeing some changes. She's seeing some combos here. A little bit of a misdrop there.
Extra flip.
Little nerves there.
Oh,
this is a little bit of nerves because that's cascading misdrops where it's like a record scratch moment.
And then you just put 7 more records on top of that record. Oh my gosh, he's already basically halved her viruses.
Yeah, Phil was the number 1 seed for most of the weekend until when Emily showed up near the end of qualifying. So we were wondering if he was going to win the whole thing or not. Because we hadn't really established a hierarchy of players yet.
Oh my God, his board is just so clean right now.
You could tell that, oh wow, Phil might win this whole thing.
Emily has had some combo, but just couldn't get those flips around in time. And meanwhile, you can see that level 21 kind of speed run clearing mode that he can get into. Because Emily hasn't had a lot of damage to deal with. Right? She's not getting a lot of garbage sent her way, but doesn't matter.
No. And
all right, so she kind of unlocked the right side. But Phil down to 11 viruses.
It's an overwhelming speed thing. And this kind of wide gap on your first game is going to dictate how you play the rest of it as well.
Yep.
And so this is going to set the tone.
Yikes. All right, but she's knocked down her columns a bit. It's just, it's so late in the game based on where Phil is. He's down to 7 viruses.
Oh
no.
Britt's in trouble.
She's got to get that
yellow down now. Nope.
What do you call that? The death shelf?
That's a death shelf. I'd like to see something on this next game from Britt, some early damage, some early kind of maybe some favorable RNG to get almost a little bit of confidence under her belt.
Mm-hmm. It does help getting a combo sent to your opponent as opposed to one sent to you.
Right.
But you just never...
misdrop.
Really tough.
She had the idea, but
the tough starting
she
board
was anticipating the next piece too quickly.
Oh no.
Man, the misdrops in the beginning of the game are just so magnified.
Oh wow! Ow!
Oh, that hurts.
She was anticipating the next piece, and she tapped to the left.
That like early shift. You see it in Tetris too.
The dash can be tricky, especially if you're walking up and you're not used to the controller. Controller selection can come back and bite you.
Or even as we were talking about earlier, the difference with the versus speed of the pills coming out. Sorry, the vitamins coming out.
Phil with the T. Maybe that should be the Phil T, not the Heather T. I didn't realize wasn't.
I'm telling you, I didn't invent it.
Haven't watched these games, so. This has been fun, though. Thank you guys for doing this.
Oh, thanks.
Hey,
thanks for
letting
having
us. Thank you for putting on such a fun tournament.
Yeah,
we'll be back again
with all of it.
You guys will be here too.
This might be it for Emily. This is so full in the middle. The options are
Press F.
Yeah, already in
she's like gone out of there.
I'm gone.
She's gone. Hey, thanks for coming out. Thanks for making me do this.
Thanks for
at
putting this
gunpoint.
on. It was at gunpoint.
Please do this, and I said, okay, I'll do this, and here we are.
Well, you made a little boy's dream come true, you know.
You're like 6'6".
6'5".
So, what do you think so far?
I love it, man. This is fun. This is a great environment, you know. Mm-hmm. Everyone, strong competitors. You know?
I know. I was, you know, wish I had more people in the early rounds than the preliminaries, but we got like 33 people in. That's good for first year. I was hoping, you know, and I think next year we'll ramp it up and market some more and get 50 or 100.
You had a game 5. Packy had a game 5.
Yeah, in the playoffs, it's already first, second rounds already. It's been crazy. Yeah. So this top 8 better be spectacular.
It's gonna be.
If we have like top outs like 50 seconds, it's gonna suck.
Hey man, it's all about speed. You know, you got to be the first to strike, and the rest goes.
So do you prefer this over Tetris?
I do. This is my game. My favorite game.
This is your favorite game. So you haven't maxed out Tetris, but you're a perennial level 19 player.
Yeah, I can get us like
750, 6. Yeah.
I'm no Chris Brady.
Damn right. But
he plays on a Princess television that I think he found or bought specifically to practice on. Pink, it has Princess sticker
my
on it.
Like a Barbie TV that we found.
So
I brought it here as a matter of fact.
That's a warm-up.
True story.
Yeah, that's a warm-up station next year.
He's proud of it.
Yeah, I would be. It
goes everywhere with him apparently.
Pretty. You gonna win it?
I hope so.
You're beating Chris, right? I mean, let's talk Final Four. Who are you facing there?
Well, Chris doesn't count.
Right.
That's
like a bye.
Yeah. I could just press start and he'll lose before the pieces.
Right.
Yeah. And then
he'll be like, what's this button do? How do I flip that again?
Then I don't think he knows.
Right.
Then it's
see the left, the D-pad, you go left and then right to move it left and right, and if you want to push it down, you push down. Okay, good. So who's next?
Well, Chris, and then I think the winner of Phil and Britt. So.
Ooh, Phil's tough.
Phil's tough.
Britt's tough.
Britt's tough.
Freaking tough. Except me.
There was some people that lost. I thought were
no
really
kidding.
well.
Yeah, we had some
Alex
already.
And who was it that played you?
Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I don't know how. Okay, I'll do it. I'll handle it. But Linda told me not to win. It was bad form for the organizer to win it. So do you agree with that? Organizing your own tournament?
I mean, if you want the tournament to happen next year, I think you probably shouldn't win. But
I'll take
you
that
should be
advice.
Packy at least, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I think I just make it personal
He's not
rather
very
than.
good either.
He's kind of a dick. No, he's not. He's a really nice guy. He's just super intense. And although I'm better at him at NWC, he'll like, hold on a second, let me show you something. See that 17 million there?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's the world record of NWC Remix. Can you get that? Does that camera pick that up? Okay.
There's no zoom function.
But yeah, other than that, he's a pretty good guy. This is Chris B from Philadelphia, as opposed to this Chris B from not Philadelphia. He's a friend of Vince's who you're a perennial classic Tetris World Championship contender. You've maxed out Tetris before, and Dr. Mario's just like a side thing, I guess, for you.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I played it quite a number of years, but I don't know if I'm quite on the level of some of the people here.
You're in the fucking top 8, dude.
Yeah.
Stop with the humble. What's with all this humble shit? No shit talking so far? Other than Packy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But
Well, he's you're next. Yeah.
I'm dead. So I guess you came out here just for this, right?
Yeah. I mean, for the tournament and for the convention in general, I mean, it's pretty spectacular work, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good stuff here. So.
You big into like pinball and stuff, or you were in the arcade one too, right? The arcade championship.
I was, yeah. I just barely snuck in.
Right. Did you like murder a couple people above you to get into the top 20? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
No.
But this is being deleted, right? This part.
I'm not doing it yet.
Oh, okay.
No, kill what's his face. Okay.
Yeah.
But so how'd you finish? You did okay in that. You got to the level and you got beat out by the guys that have arcade machines in their basement. So
Exactly.
that's that's the thing with pinball. Like people that own pinball machines shouldn't be in the same league as people that don't own pinball machines because you can't really practice unless you go out. But that's an opinion that has nothing to do with Dr. Mario. So do you expect to win this whole thing?
Probably not, but I'll do my best.
It's very magnanimous. Is that the right word?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
But thanks.
I play Vince next, and I already told him whatever happens between us, like I'm gonna do 10 times worse to him at the Classic Tetris Championship this year. So.
Tit for tat. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I hope to get back there this year. I'm trying to plan it, trying to get the finances in order, but we'll see how that works out. But thanks for making the drive.
Absolutely.
Thanks for going out last night with what we did the pizza, we did the milkshakes, we did the Permani Brothers, we did the bowel movements afterwards, and they'll edit it out. It's not that fun.
I hope so.
Yeah, but so
what you did.
Thanks for coming up, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks for putting it together.
Good handshake.
Here we go.
Oh my God, Vince and Brady.
Vince and Brady, two legends.
The other Chris B.
Absolutely amazing people. Very different starting strategies.
We are here because Vince Clemente wanted a Dr. Mario tournament similar to CTWC, but didn't want to run it. So he suckered me into doing this. So thanks to him, we're here.
Thanks,
and Chris Brady.
Thanks, Vince.
Thanks, Vince.
Is a hero for driving across the state of Pennsylvania, which is a very large state, larger than you think by looking at a map.
Thanks,
I believe
Chris.
it's a 6-hour drive from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. And he makes it to the top 8 with Dr. Mario not even being his main game.
Oh, you see Vince going to the nose? Like Vince and Packy, you could see the early rivalry genetics.
The genetics.
The genetics of it.
Oh, nice horizontal play from Chris Brady over there.
Yeah, the horizontals and the combos. He's got it all going on.
He kind of got a little disrespected there. Oh, he could have.
Oh, he was. He may have been trying to. It's hard to know where the pills are going to flip.
Now we're getting that classic NES Dr. Mario RNG. Ooh, a little early on the.
Oh.
Or is he going for a? Oh, right there's a.
Oh!
Chance.
No, Jimmy. We want it. Everyone wants it.
Okay, he's gonna chop that chip down.
I've never been so played with my emotions.
Timber!
I want to say Vince is a momentum player because Vince can get a little down on himself if he has a couple L's in a row. But you get him running full speed, he's gonna take it to you.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right here.
Jonas can recognize this because he's also a momentum player.
I'm also a momentum player.
Ooh,
Takes one to know
like
one.
Brady.
Oh, that red blue just.
That's gonna be
gumming up everything. Vince running free and clear with a beautiful board, 23-45 lead right now.
You're seeing. Oh, little hinge though.
Oh, another.
Oh, you hate.
Okay. Get that horizontal.
Every slip is a shovel full of dirt on your own grave.
Goodness. I want to say that both of these players still own and wear these hoodies today. Maybe they've updated the hoodie, but I swear I have pictures of Vince much more recently wearing this blue and orange striped hoodie.
He looks good in it.
And Chris Brady, I guess it's a zip-up hoodie, but with like the, what's it called? Under Armour? Whatever that brand is. Whatever. That one.
That's Under Armour.
And I mean, if a look works, why change it?
Is it working? He just dropped a game.
Hey, he looks great. They both look great.
When you get to our age, you suddenly realize you've had that same piece of clothing for 15 years. It can very easily happen.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Oh, Vince dropping some early damage on our guy here.
That hurts. And Vince is set up for some nice combos.
He's got some combos in the hopper here.
1 and then 2. Almost the early stun lock there. Jeez.
It's looking pretty good for our Clemente guy right now.
Oh, that damage didn't feel good though. Just topping off his 3 yellows with that blue. Not what he wanted.
Is he gonna? Yeah.
It's
a
early
potential
enough.
problem for Vince or for Brady's column 3.
Yeah.
They both had that same damage.
Uh-oh. He's gonna go risky. Is it gonna pay off? Oh, okay. Not perfectly paid off. Had he stood up, it'd have been a little bit better. And Vince.
Oh no!
Right
with the
back.
red, right when he.
Yeah.
Oh.
And another one.
Like it kind of helps, but it also.
But you have to address it immediately because you do not want that to fester.
Move it. Go for it. Go for it, Chris. You gotta go.
Oh, you had 3 chances.
Good.
He had time to think about this one.
Do it.
Does he?
Do it.
Does he? Yes!
Let's go.
Oh
my God. You can't keep doing this to me.
I have my head in my hands. Oh, that hurts. We know what he wanted to do, and he just couldn't quite. It's hard when the pieces are
when
that
push
high
comes
up.
to shove, the A and the B rotation is not very intuitive. it really isn't. You don't have like a clockwise rotation. It's tough.
That's real tough.
The left side's effectively cut off right now.
Yeah. Can't get anything confidently past that little spire.
He's got the landfill strats right now. He's making an artificial island to set up a military base.
This is playing very measured, mistake-free Dr. Mario right now.
That triple.
With a little cheeky trips thrown into the mix.
And that'll do it for Brady. Ouch.
That is coming right up.
Vince is saying something smart-assy right here.
Oh, I thought he was going to
high five. The ref was going for a high five, yeah. Almost took the bait.
Was that a bear? What was that?
Also noticed my first year we had the manual Wheel of Fortune style board with the bracket on it rather than a computer. We had actual index cards with Velcro on the back and moved people up and down the bracket.
Hey, Velcro's fancy.
Yeah. Heather still used that kind of technology for her production job.
That's true. That's how you put up story cards.
Yep.
All right, so the Brady's down.
But not out.
He's not out. Vince is.
He's pretty clean.
Doing some nice
Vince has a
moves.
nice little horizontal combo there. These early combos, you can see them developing the strategy. It really is the meta of the modern Dr. Mario
Just gives
tournament.
you such an edge.
It's a
and
snowball
I know
effect.
because I've been on the wrong side of that edge, and it sucks.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh, Brady, no!
You never
I was
want to
looking
lose in
at
the top
Vince's
out.
board. Oh, GG's to both players. Big fans of both of these
All right.
fellows.
So we have our final four.
Oh
We've
my goodness.
held serve so far.
Emily, Packy, Phil, Vince. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds.
So we start right away. I think there was some video
Oh, my
issues.
goodness.
Yeah.
Non-stop action.
Straight into it.
No more interviews.
We don't have time for that. No time to be clever. No time to interview.
No time for jokes. No time for. We don't need personality here. It's just
no time
plain
for banter.
Seriously.
Yeah. Emily's holding her own here, though.
Nice little
She is the
cross.
number 1 seed, so she's not holding her own. We should be saying it the other way around.
Oh, it's just not the right piece there for Emily. Nothing to really do with that. That red yellow.
I mean, if Emily's been taking this whole thing seriously, and she's probably had eyes on Packy's games and knows the kind of aggression that he can bring down.
Then she's worried.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried.
You really need. Okay. Yes.
Oh, there you go, Emily. Nice combo.
It's still pretty close, 40-35. The board advantage
Knocked on
goes
those reds right there. Oh no, miss! She missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, the missed
missed the
tuck.
tuck.
That hurts because then you block it.
Yeah.
Tuck.
And then that blue red on top. There's some panic elements here.
Don't. Okay.
Packy's not in the greatest shape either. That right side's pretty bad.
Yeah. And Emily just unlocked, and so
it's
still
attainable. Pack's board is a little.
That blue red is a little.
Oh, that garbage.
A little fall through there. Only a double, but alleviate a lot of pressure on the left.
Yep.
A double followed by a triple.
Yeah, that's a stun lock triple. If you're not used to that kind of aggression, that will leave a mark on you, emotionally and physically.
Even when you're used to it.
Oh, miss! Oh, Emily!
Oh!
Oh no!
Victim of the high speed.
You can't miss drop high middle.
I cannot believe that no one has popped Packy's hat by this point.
No.
What is everyone doing? Just
it's
letting
actually
him
added
walk
air
around
somehow.
with that hat on.
It's self-inflating.
Oh my god. Okay, game 2. Quick start.
Both players with the same
moves.
combo.
Nice.
Same combo.
Yeah, same
Garbage
combo,
falls
same
in the
blood.
same spot.
Oh, Emily with the misdrop. She's trying to press harder, and it's causing the misdrop.
Yeah.
The speed's taken out of her comfort zone.
Her foot's down the gas, and oh my gosh,
no!
this is.
She's used to dominating her competition, and so many good Dr. Mario players.
Oh, the damage is compounding the problem. The joy is gone. The joy is firmly gone right now.
She has half a board.
It's so little room to work with.
It's got tunnel vision.
There it is. Ouch.
Oh my goodness. Such a quick 2 games. You can see Pack looking real confident.
Yeah.
Smiling, wearing his little balloon hat. I do like the guy, and I really like his shirt. I find this humorous.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let the shirt.
He
do the
wears
talking.
really good shirts to these different competitions, these different expos. It's not always easy to read them, but they are always great if you can make it out.
My personal favorite is "Let's Settle This Like Adults."
Yep, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Settle it like adults.
Let's settle this like
Classic.
adults with the Nintendo
NES controller. Yep.
Yeah. So great.
And Emily's got a problem in column 6.
God, she's got a few problems.
It's so immediate.
Yeah.
It's so immediate.
That early damage attack from Pack is like a
Yeah.
signature move. Just so aggressive right out the gate.
Yep, that's him and Adam. They both do it.
Devastating.
It's one of those things.
And there it is. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So quickly. I think
GG's to Emily.
This match put everybody on notice where you can't leave a column in the middle. You can't dangle it out there. Oh, that looks familiar.
Oh, I know. I've seen pictures of that. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen derogatory comments about it being a blue pill, and I disregarded those.
Yeah.
So we have Vince and Phil.
2-3 matchup. This was interesting. We had
close matchup.
I don't know how this goes.
We don't know how this goes.
This could go either way here.
Oh goodness.
The advantage is on Vince right now.
That damage really.
He gets a horizontal. Yep, he sees it. Now he's relieved some pressure.
Wow.
Oh, missed drop by Phil. Oh,
yeah. You hate to see it.
And then that.
Oh no! On top of it, you cannot
Get
clear
that
that blue vertically.
Okay, that'll help.
You have to drop it down.
Yeah. No, you really have to work on that red.
Deal with it. It's so tough.
But I mean, Vince is not in the clear here. This is not one player running.
And look at that red yellow misflip on the left there.
Yeah.
Dance over.
Oh, dude, Phil with a last second. But I think that last second kind of shook him a little bit because the next pill drop suffered.
You're so focused on that last second move, you're not ready for the next one.
You don't get the extra frames of Dr. Mario pill tossing. It drops that next piece right away, and that's an inconvenient spot to put a next piece too.
Yeah,
you're not there
on
until it's time.
Oh, you see Vince adjust away with that yellow blue so that he can set off the combo with the next pill that he saw coming. That's a great adjustment.
Yeah, that's a man that's looking downfield. But Phil is clean as well. Oh, he had an opportunity to do a little T there.
Oh, Vince with a nice triple.
They're so easy to see now that I've seen Heather do a bunch of them.
How dare you? I stole that from everyone else.
Ooh.
Oh.
One too far from Phil.
And especially when you're about to send damage, that can be very demoralizing.
That's dropping a pop. That's dropping a pop up, man. That's Steve Bartman's territory.
Phil's got that danger shelf.
Oh, again, he could have cleared it.
Went too far.
The nerves.
No, you see the foot shuffle? He knows.
Yeah.
Obviously. He knows how to play this game. He knows that was a bummer.
Okay.
Vince at 17 viruses.
Yeah, Vince has a commanding lead on viruses.
His board is way more playable right now. Just still knocking down combos. And Phil just fighting for any space to play in. Beautiful drop down combo from Vince there.
Phil, that's it.
And that's game one. Look at the judge. I love that guy.
Yeah, your rep is so dope.
Into game two here.
Do you think Vince's layer game helps him work on his combo game?
It has to. It has to. That's a man that
synchronized. We had clone Dr. Mario play. Look at this. It's still the same. It finally went different.
Oh, now they changed. Interesting.
That was nice.
A lot of indecision there. That red yellow from Vince. Curious to see how that plays out. Oh, he gets up all the way over.
Phil with some amazing damage combos there.
Phil settled down a bit. He's feeling a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit to calibrate, even from player to player.
Personally, I would say playing with somebody like Vince is a lot of fun because his body language and just the way he is so great that it takes a lot of pressure off of you. So he should be a little more surly.
I don't really see Phil taking advantage of it, though. I don't see a lot of,
no.
as you would say, jawing.
Yeah, Phil, like I said, Phil is a Zen player, so getting forced to press probably rattled him for the first time in this entire tournament.
That's fair. It can be a big shift. It's hard to have a nice home setup where you're playing against someone else. I think that's why we see a lot of siblings coming, or couples coming to these tournaments these days.
Great combo from Phil.
And competing.
So
the entire left side.
Oh, look at that quad.
If he can erase that yellow, he'll be in good shape, and it looks like he's going to do it.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice. All of a sudden,
amazing
Vince on life
work.
support.
That quad was devastating.
Yeah. The damage definitely landed.
Look at those yellow columns just topped off on Vince's board right now.
Oh, here comes a trip if he gets this yellow. Yep, there it is. The combo cactus.
Nice.
Oh, look at Vince is going to the nose now. We got ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we had a couple sweeps there, so it's nice to see a good close match again.
It is interesting how different play styles might make for a very competitive match or might make for a very quick match.
Same with Emily as well. I'm seeing more push down from Phil. He's become a faster player. When he sees a decisive combo, he's attacking it with a lot more vigor.
And now that we're away from the top of the screen, the panic isn't there anymore. Now you have a couple of moments to gather yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a little bit of a rattle from Vince.
Oh, Phil has taken the virus lead.
Yep.
21. He's up 4 viruses.
And
with the cleaner board.
With the cleaner board as well.
Very nice board.
That left side for Vince, if he can get rid of that red pill, he can combo it with it. But that's going to take a horizontal move, and you need to build some scaffolding to get up there.
Look at that.
It's just going to go vertical. It's a lot to build up to that level.
Yeah.
Oh, the quad damage.
Quad drop again.
It sets off a clear, but that's about it.
This is the point when you can kind of see the other board and go, oh, crap.
Yep.
Now he's up.
All right. A little stun lock here.
And Vince with his own quad there.
Okay.
There comes a third one.
Whoa.
Let's see if he can get a fourth. Okay, 3 though. That's
fight.
But he's got an elbow ready. Phil does if he sees it.
Oh, he sees it.
And he's gonna.
But look how
got it.
How much damage has accrued
Very
there.
well. Very
10-7.
well.
It became a game again.
Even with those clears though, Vince is still giving it as well as he's getting it right now.
This is neck and neck.
This should not have been as close.
Oh, Vince with a little bit of a double flip there. That might be controller. Did you ask them if they were bringing their own controllers? How serious were people getting here?
Well, just pretty much Vince. Everybody else is fine. But you can attest that I take care of my stuff.
Absolutely.
For sure.
5-5. Who's got this? I forget. Man.
Oh my gosh.
Insane.
Yeah, this has. Heather, who's got the board advantage here?
I would say Phil.
Okay. It's still not looking great though.
Vince has better combo potential.
Vince with that column though, even if he clears out that red horizontally, it's not going to drop a yellow down. So that yellow's extra buried in that corner.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes a combo from Phil.
Phil's a little indecisive. It's getting fast too, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it
is.
The speed.
And he's not getting the right colors. Yeah, it's just.
He needs to get blues. He needs to get red blues, and it's just not happening.
No.
Oh no.
When you're like tunnel visioned into
what he's clear.
But now he needs blues and get that combo.
But who's got it? This is a Joe from
the longest garbage ball.
Oh.
There's the garbage.
No. Oh my God.
But he needs
blues.
Some blues.
Blues.
Why would you?
Oh, clear.
No, I think he's one more blue.
Oh. You have to be kidding me, dude.
Oh no.
Wow.
It came down to clear times. It came down to RNG.
This is where the garbage drops and also your own clear drops matter so much.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to know. Because at this drop speed, you might not have the time to look at your opponent's board to know what you need to do to know how much time you have or don't have. Whew. All right, game 3. Let's go.
What a comeback from that on Vince. My goodness.
Vince is no slouch. As much as I make fun of him, it's all out of love.
Vince has that personality that you can rip on because you know that he is
amazing.
Big Vince energy.
And you hope that he knows that it's all out of love. And just in case, we have to say, Vince, we love you.
Yes.
Just in case.
Almost problematically at this point. Where I really have to tell my mom about it.
A rough start with just the board and the pieces, but
Phil's
they both
looking really
managed
good
to
here.
survive.
What a bounce back game from Phil.
Absolutely.
It's hard to be that close and still lose the game, but also it might give you a little encouragement to know you were that close.
Yeah. Oh, a combo triggered exclusively from Vince damage. And so maybe that might be a little RNG
shot
situation.
In the arm.
Yep.
I don't know which board to look at right now. It's both of them are very, very exciting.
Well, I want Phil to take a game here, so I'm trying to watch his board a little bit more. But we're 40-40. We're Jose Canseco right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all. Oh my goodness.
For the younger audience, he's talking about 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases in the single season for Jose Canseco.
Obviously.
I
knew that too, of course.
not 40-40 steroid take injections.
I mean, he probably had that too.
Right.
Whichever board I look at, I immediately get sucked into the gameplay. I cannot.
Vince's left is more problematic.
Yeah.
Vince with a panic flip there.
Oh, a good quick flip there from Phil to keep everything going.
This combo coming down. Phil has the much cleaner board here.
This is looking real nice. If he can get some combos together to slow Vince down, that'll really help. Just not quite the right pieces.
Oh, and just
capping off his yellow stick.
That yellow stack is.
And he knows the combo game is key, but since he's such a clear player, he just doesn't see him to the same degree as the other top players.
It's hard to change your strategy in real time.
Yeah.
When you come to a tournament, you're like, I got this. And then he's playing out of his comfort zone for sure.
Like, I see that, and I'm thinking quad, but he's just like doing the quick double.
You know, though, I love what Phil's doing with his board because
honestly,
he's taking clears and he's putting them on a back shelf, and he's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna build for my future here, and it's really working out for him this game.
And there's a case to be made in tournament play for a double and a double instead of a quad.
Right.
And maybe it ultimately sends the same damage, but these are things for competitive players to think about.
The other thing we've discovered, missed flip by Phil, is if you send a triple, one of the pieces will definitely be that Valley of Doom in columns 4 and 5 in that middle two there. But I guess at this point, that's not as important. That's probably more important in the early stages.
Yeah. So let's see if Phil can just keep it clean. He's got a huge virus lead. Let's see if Vince can go on an absolute stunlock rampage and bring this thing back.
He's trying. He needs blues, and he's just not getting blues. Oh, there's one. He puts it over there. Vince. Oh, and the garbage just.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. No,
this is on this game. He's clear.
Yeah, 19-3, and it is. There's nothing stopping.
There it is.
Our man Phil going horizontal.
Oh my goodness! Excellent work.
Yo.
The handshake, because oh my goodness.
Declaration game.
You got to earn this win, Vince.
So now we're at 2-1. We just saw a decisive.
That game is what reverse
Phil.
sweeps are made of. Just a huge statement.
And a rough starting board with a red-yellow to start. Where do you put that? What's
really
your plan for
board.
it?
Yep. In fact, all these blues are useless, right?
Yeah.
Like, just a really tough starting board.
Where do you like to put your garbage piles? Do you push them over to the side and take more time to get them down? Or do you keep them in the middle to cycle through your pills more often?
I mean, that's the question.
You're starting to see players just build combos out of the useless pieces where they're just like, you know what? I believe, Michael G and Andy were doing that. They were just,
for sure.
But hey, I'll just put this here and I'll make a combo out of it. So you see the strategy evolve.
There's a case to be made for almost every move that you see a player make.
Right.
Whether or not it ends up being the right move is up to RNG.
Yeah, Vince is rattled. He's behind again. And he's taking his time figuring out where these pieces go. Now he's got his wits about him again.
Now you see him pressing down more aggressively.
Yep. He was. See right there. Oh, okay. I'm thinking. I'm looking underneath. That's when you build the mega combos, you have to look at the viruses underneath. That's not technically a third dimension, but
it feels like one.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Because it's you're not looking at the surface level. You're looking for the sharks underneath and taking them out.
Also, I have no idea what you're talking about because I still can't play this way, so I'm agreeing with you because you're the master. Yep, third dimension, there it is.
Do it. You nod, smile and nod.
So this is, I mean, Phil has a 5-virus lead right now. The board states.
No, Vince has.
Oh, sorry. No, Phil on the right. Oh, Vince, sorry. Back and forth.
He's clean, but so is
this
is anybody's game.
Very close.
Anybody's game. I'm seeing a lot of like horizontal virus clears with these reds and blues on Phil's side that haven't been resolved, where you can just be like, hey, with one pill drop, I can clear some. It's not going to send any damage. There we go. So moves like that, where you just, hey, let's get these things off the board.
Hey, baby, let's clear this situation up.
Oh, that damage to Phil. Like, he was running clear until that happened.
Brutal.
Right on top of what he was doing.
This is not insurmountable, but it's
so
starting to
fast right now.
Yeah.
He's got to get that out now. Okay, and he did. But the other problem with that stand-up drop is it just takes so long for that piece to resolve. You don't want to waste those frames, but that's where you got to put the piece.
I will say, when it's so clean, when your opponent can just rain down pain on you and keep you from clearing out those last, it's very frustrating. And so
down to 2.
You almost have to go into full clear mode. But it's not just 2, it is a fully open 2.
So he didn't want, I saw what Vince did there. Yeah. He didn't want to make it.
It's over.
A ledge on the left.
Oh, not quite.
And then there was damage anyway. So it's so tough to know what's going to happen in a versus game and where the garbage is going to fall, what the garbage is going to be. I would argue that he made the right move in not using that earlier piece to start setting up that blue clear.
There we go. That was only 7.
So
that was it.
But the garbage, you just don't know. So Vince advances. GG's to Phil. What a match.
What a match.
My goodness.
Yeah. We have our final 2. And for the very first replay RX.
That's so weird. I've never heard these names before.
No. These are 2 brand new people in my life.
Did they play Dr. Mario? Oh, wait, no, I've heard. They're great.
We're doing level 15 here, which viruses go up a level, which we've decided to go against because this can cause more top outs. But this first year, we just went up a level every round.
Look at this quick. They're still both pressing down. Yeah. The aggression is so amazing to see.
Vince has really come out of this game running real hard.
Yeah, Packy's got a problem piece right there.
Yeah, that red-yellow garbage is not helping him.
This is look at that garbage.
Oh my God!
You see the fist from him?
That was do or die, and
that was a 1 in 3 miracle save right there. Had it been the color, that would have been 1-0 Vince.
And that, as Vince, that can rattle you when you know that there's stuff happening on your opponent's screen. You gotta look.
And then they start fist pumping.
Yeah, like that's not good for me.
Wait a second.
So the story with Vince and Packy was Vince had the high score at the Los Angeles area Nintendo World Championship qualifier back in 2015 and left the Best Buy location thinking he was pretty safe. And then Packy goes in and beats his score with the best score in the country with his 1 run. And Vince had no idea. And it was a little ugly.
That's a nice triple from Vince there, though.
What is a Best Buy? What are you talking about?
It is a store.
For those
back before the virus took over, people actually went to stores.
Wait, what are stores?
Stores. You're talking about like brick and mortar? Adobe?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
For context, this was filmed in early June of 2020.
Yeah.
This commentary, I should
also
say.
Known as the end time.
not the gameplay, but the commentary.
Yeah.
Look at this, 27-27.
But such different boards.
Such different boards.
Although Vince's board is not out of reach.
No.
And
especially with that. Yeah.
You could tuck in that blue piece right there, and
or not.
He didn't like it.
Or not. Still, that's fine. It's your life, man.
The hesitation.
Oh
my gosh! But then no hesitation is the most risky move that you could do.
The cheeky combo.
Crazy.
All right, now Pack has pulled ahead by quite a bit. Well,
it just
we were
happens
all
that
watching
fast.
Vince not tuck a blue into that column.
Yeah.
Maybe he has an extra secret plan.
But you don't have to worry about garbage getting up to that point either. So he can go there anytime. Right there. I'm looking at those two blue. Right. Okay, he's found it.
Mm-hmm. Nice combo. But Pack's down to 2 viruses.
Pack, in the blink of an eye, erased his entire board of damage. That is
I feel like he's also encroaching on Vince's
little personal
camera.
space.
Oh, yeah. No, he's getting in there.
They're both just inching closer and closer to this whole time. Look at them! The inch! Well, this way, that way?
Explain yourself, Vince. What the frick on that left side? Why would you jam a blue-red? It's like, okay, all right.
All right, game 1 to Pack.
It's Best Buy all over again. Or my best, whatever that
store
you're talking about.
At least he's not doing the Dr. Mario fist pump right now.
No, I'm sure it's to come.
Oh, no. I do love Pack. He's such a good guy. All right. Game 2. Quick plays. Left side, right side, quick plays.
Knocked out trouble.
The underneath from Vince.
Vince had to go underneath.
Very nice.
Oh, no. Vince drop.
Oh.
Buffy.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
What a quick second game.
After a big first game like that, a second game that just rips off.
Oh, my goodness.
And you can see the game shows you that you have 4 in a row on the yellow. It's a taunt by the game.
Well,
it doesn't care.
It's just a thing in the game where it just shows you everything you did incorrectly. Slightly different opening moves.
But still very effective on both sides.
A little bit faster, and the garbage worked out for Vince there.
Very nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that clear.
Beautiful. And just great stuff from Vince. I mean, Pack's obviously doing great stuff too.
Vince saw the moves and he executed the moves.
He did it faster. He beat it to the punch.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes. Oh, a little indecision there. You can see that he wanted to take it left, but it didn't quite work out the way that he wanted it to.
Like keeping your concentration while pressing down like this. Oh, Packy. He loves playing around in that zone.
No.
And it costs him matches, but when he succeeds, it's beautiful.
It is amazing.
Uh-oh.
Super Bowl play style.
My God.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's cut off. Like previous stuff yellow, I would have been, I'm like, get it over there, but he
waited on that flip up. The flip up is such a risky move. You still have to flip it in time to flip it up into the mouth of the bottle.
This game, I don't know.
Vince, horizontal. Clear that. Oh my God.
I know.
You have Pack on the ropes.
No, he doesn't want
it. What is this game right now?
Both are terrible. Both are messes. I can't
watch.
This is a championship.
Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh no. We both just switched to Vince's board and it was chaos.
No, I don't want to look at it.
Oh
no, Vince.
You sack of shit. Why would you do this to me? Oh my God. Freaking Vince. Terrified.
But Pack won it. GG's to Vince.
Good games, guys.
GG's
Vince,
to
you
Pack.
stressed me out.
Oh my
God.
I did not want to make those noises.
How dare you?
There it is.
The game. Oh my God.
What a victory lap. Oh my God.
There's our
champion villain.
There's our teardrop second place trophy. Oh, we have medals this year too. This I forgot they gave us medals to give away.
Medals?
What?
Yeah, that was from replay.
Where's Heather's medal?
Oh, how dare you!
You know, replay didn't give us medals last year.
That's dope. So Vince just has medals, and Pack has medals. That's so cool. Are they made out of real gold?
I doubt it.
My God.
It's Pittsburgh yellow.
Yellow.
There's the teardrop trophy of salt.
No.
It wasn't intended. It was the only thing that matched the. There's our blue pill.
Yeah, it matches the virus guy. Look at Vince's little hand clap.
Take some pictures.
Nice.
This is a heck of a look.
It's just still wearing that balloon.
What a crazy, weird weekend. Because they stuck us in that back corner near the window.
What a tournament. GG's to Pack.
Yeah.
Taking it out with decisive gameplay, swagger, headwear, all of it. And the man is still holding it down.
Yeah.
He's still got, oh my God, such moves.
Still in the mix.
And watch the next year's tournament and the next year's tournament after that if you're watching this for the first time. And
watch them all.
Thanks to Heather and Jonas for joining me for this commentary.
Thanks to Bidwell for putting
Thanks
on
for having us,
a tournament at all.
I look forward to when people can see each other again in person and being at a tournament. So
that'd be nice. It'll happen.
Nice.
Can you imagine?
Someday. I can remember and I can imagine.
Yeah.